However, it's not the case in Vietnam, especially in the number 4 waves of COVID happened in Vietnam around the middle of the year 2021. I cannot find a better time in my life to talk about Vietnamese generosity. So please don't burst to tears of what I'm going to share you about the Vietnamese hearts. We begin with the COVID post that was shared by expats who living in Vietnam. I went to throw money for rent and my motorbike wouldn't start. Several people passed me, but everyone is scared at this time. However, a tiny young Grab driver stopped and pushed me all the way to my flat with his bike. He refused any of money with his big smile. There are blessings and angels every day in Vietnam. Another post. I'm really inspired by Vietnamese sense of community. When I read posts from my hometown, they are full of divisiveness, anti-vax, lockdown, anti-lockdown, fear, hate, pessimism. Here, Vietnamese support each other with kindness, tirelessness, and resilience. Many people lost jobs and had no money, so they had to ride back to hometown on motorbike. And people on the streets support food, xăng, gas, cháo, congee, mì, noodles, nước, water, bánh mì, bread, miễn phí, free. Or some provinces pay out of their pocket for the people to buy gas to return home.
Cha dựng xây giữ yên bờ cõi để tương lai con cháu cùng hoan ca đất nước thanh bình.
On the TV the other day, there was a man drove back to hometown on his bicycle, and magically his bike, without fuel, electricity, batteries, it ran at the same speed with other vehicles because it has a special engine called human engine or love engine. The motorbike pulled the bicycle with a string, and let's put the safety aside due to the man have no choice. In conclusion, somebody said, nowhere in the world will you experience kindness such as this. As a Vietnamese, I doubt if this is just too much exaggerated. Since most people I know, they told me that they love Thailand way more than Vietnam. So I started to look into this by checking out traveling stories from my own customers who yearly come to travel in Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. So here are what they share.
Hello everybody. I want to share with you some of my experience and things I saw when traveling in Southeast Asia. Everybody will tell you people here are really friendly in Cambodia, Laos, Thailand and Vietnam. But for me, one stands out and I will tell you why. Let's start with affectionately friendly. I spent just 2 days in Dalat with a couple of people, and when leaving, I felt like I really connected, and I say to them like, hey guys, you really feel like friends after just 2 days? And they reply, no, you feel like family after just 2 days. Next one, from there I went to Bun Ma Thuột and I had a meeting with people I just met to meet the family, and I thought I would do the journey in 6 hours, but it took me 12. And when I notified them like it's gonna be really late, I'm sorry, they insisted I would come, and I arrived maybe 9 or 10 in the evening. We had a barbecue, stayed until late. Then the next one is instantly friendly. The kids waving, the older people waving, especially in the north of Vietnam. They see me coming from like miles away, and that makes me really, really welcome. One day I was out of battery, was empty. I had no clue where my hotel was, so I asked young guys, where is my hotel? Where is it? And instead of just pointing me and explaining where, they escorted me to the hotel. And the next morning I'm having a coffee with an older Vietnamese gentleman. Two backpackers come along and they ask where can we get some air for the tire of our motorbike, and the older gentleman excuses himself, stands up and brings the two young people to the garage. So now I want to explain to you how I experienced the differences in the four country when talking with people. And let's start with Laos, which was for me the most difficult one. The first 2 years, I actually thought the people were a little bit unfriendly. But then I realized I had to initiate the conversation. So in Lao, if you don't know Sabaidi, which means hello, or you don't know Kopchai, which means thank you are really left in the cold. They do not come and talk with you. Yeah, felt alone. Then next one, Cambodia. Not many people speak English, especially 5 years ago when I went there for the first time. When I needed anything, they went to get the smallest member of the family, usually between 6 and 8 years old, to do the conversation in English. So it was not that easy to communicate with people. Then there is Thailand. Thailand is English. They speak English a lot. They are used to tourists already a long time. So it is easy. But then there is Vietnam. They are even more easy. On my motorbike, if I pull up somewhere on the red lights, chances are big somebody starts to talk with me. Hello, sir. Nice motorbike. Oh, they start talking about the helmet, about anything. They will just start conversation with you. Even from across the street, a group of young guys will shout at you, hello sir, where are you from, where are you from? They come up to you to talk. They are very eager to talk to you. It makes me feel incredibly welcome, and they are just exceptionally friendly.
No matter you are foreigners who living in Vietnam or traveling to Vietnam, I guarantee that most the dish and drink that a Vietnamese friend, Vietnamese family, or even Vietnamese stranger pay for you is way more than the numbers that you pay for them. Please keep in mind that our salaries or wages are 3 or 4 times or even 10 times less than foreign salary. I might explain about why foreigners feel difficult or they cannot or they rarely pay for others in another episode. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any coming interesting episodes. In this crisis year, also there are a lot of Vietkieu, means Vietnamese who live abroad came back to Vietnam, and the family he keep questioning them, or they never understand why did their son or child left the rich country, good healthcare system, good education, high salary to come back to a poor country. Most Vietkieu gave the answers were about the people. They said the people here are so nice, so they want to come back and to work and serve for their own country, their own people. The only downside is Vietnamese way much friendlier, well treated, and give all the priorities to foreigners rather than to their own people. Because in our mind, we think foreigners are the ones who have more knowledge, more understanding, and from the developed country. This shows that our country really respect international friends rather than to their own citizens. And this is totally opposite to what I've heard in the Western countries, that most people look down to Asian or Vietnamese, and Vietnamese have to work with the lowest wage and living a laboring class. Is it true? It is your turn to share your stories and experience you had with Vietnamese. Let's spread the inspired stories. All Vietnamese will attack you within 1 second to help you. I got to warn you this, that Vietnamese will attack you to help you.